Dear student, welcome back again in my online lectures. In this lecture, I am going to discuss about on the topic advantages and limitations of explorative research. In my previous lecture, I have already spoke about on the concept, importance and the types of explorative research. And now in my present lecture, I am going to explain the advantages and limitations of explorative research. So, without further ado, let's start our today's session. So, if we talk about the advantages of exploratory research, there are so many advantages of exploratory research. So, let's discuss one by one. So, as you can see that the first one is insight generation. Insight generation, that means exploratory research excels at discovering the unknown facts. It allows the researcher to explore and uncover the new phenomena, trends, or perspectives that may have been previously unknown or overlooked. So, if we talk about the insight generation, so basically, exploratory research is excellent for discovering a new and unexpected things. It allows the researchers to investigate and uncover the new phenomena, trends, and perspectives that might not have been noticed before. By driving into a topic without preconceived notions, you can find the hidden patterns or insights that can be a very valuable. Now, the second one is hypothesis generation. So, by investigating a topic with an open mind, you can generate a hypothesis and research questions that can guide more focused research in the future. So, one of the key benefits of exploratory research is its ability to help and generate the hypothesis. When you explore a topic with an open mind, you can come up with a new questions and ideas that can be tested in a future studies. This initial hypotheses are important because they provide us just like a starting point for the more detailed and focused research. And also these initial hypotheses can serve as a valuable starting point. Now, the third one is flexibility. So basically, exploratory research is a well suited for complex and multifaceted topics where a structured approach may not be appropriate. It provides the flexibility to adapt evolving research objectives. So, in short, we can say that exploratory research is a highly flexible, making it ideal for studying a complex subjects, unlike a structured research methods that follow a strict plan. Exploratory research allows you to adapt your approach as you learn more about the topic. This type of flexibility is very essential when dealing with the multifaceted issues that can require a more open minded investigation. Now, the next one is qualitative understanding. So, methods like interviews, focus groups, and content analysis provide a rich qualitative data. This qualitative understanding is a very essential for exploring a in-depth study and complexities in a human experiences and behavior. So, exploratory research often use the methods like interviews, focus groups, and content analysis to gather the detailed information for the qualitative data. This kind of data is rich in detail and helps the researchers to understand the in-depth and complexities of human experiences. By listening to people's stories and observing their actions, researcher can gain a deep understanding of the subject matter. Now, the next point is contextual understanding. If we talk about the contextual understanding, so exploratory research often takes place in a real world context. And it usually take place in a real world settings. Methods like a case studies and observational research allow the researchers to see how things work in their natural environment. This provides an important context and helps the researcher to understand the real life situation in which the phenomena occur. Seeing the things as they happen in a everyday life offers a more complete picture. So, just like case studies and observational research, for examples, allow you to understand how phenomena operate in their natural environment, in their natural settings, and providing a valuable context. Now, the next one is pilot study, pilot testing. So, exploratory research is also useful for pilot study, which involves trying out research methods and tools on a small scale before conducting a full study. By doing this, researcher can identify and fix the potential issues early on, which helps to prevent mistakes in a larger subsequent studies. This step is very essential for improving the quality and accuracy of the research process. So overall, we can say that exploratory research, including a pilot studies, helps in refining research methodologies and instruments. By uncovering potential issues early on, it reduces the error in subsequent studies. Now, next we are going to discuss about the limitations of exploratory research. So as you can see that the first one is lack of generalization. So exploratory research often uses small, non-representative samples. This makes it more challenging to generalize the findings to a larger population or a broader context. This insights gained may be specific to the participants or condition involved. So, in short, we can say that exploratory research often relies on a small, specific sample and that are not representative of a larger population. This means that the findings from the exploratory research might not apply to a broader context. This type of insight gained are just like often unique to the particular participants or situations and studied, making it difficult to generalize the results findings to the other group or the settings. Now, the third one is, as you can see that the next topic is subjectivity. The qualitative nature of many exploratory research methods can introduce a subjectivity in data analysis and interpretation. Researcher bias and perspectives may influence the findings. So, if we talk about the subjectivity, it always seen that many exploratory research methods like interviews and a focus group involve a qualitative data which can be a subjective. This means that the researcher own bias and perspectives can influence how they analyze and interpret the data. Because of the subjectivity, different researcher might draw the different conclusions, different findings from the same data. Now, next one is time and resources intensive. If we talk about the time and resources intensive, so some exploratory research methods such as in-depth interviews or case studies require a lot of time and resources to conduct it. This can make exploratory research challenging to scale up, especially if there are limited funds or personnel. So this intensive nature of these methods can limit how many pupils or cases can be studied in a given time frame. So overall, we can say that some exploratory research methods such as case studies, observation, interviews, can be a time consuming and resource intensive. This can limit our research work under the exploratory research. Now, the next one is limited quantitative data. So, exploratory research is a great for uncovering a new ideas and insight, but it is might not provide a detailed numbers of stats. This is because it focuses more on understanding the why and how rather than measuring the things precisely. So, if your projects need a specific numerical data, exploratory research alone might not be enough. You might need to do additional research to gather the exact figures you need. So, we can say that if your research requires a precise numerical data, exploratory research may not be sufficient. It primarily focuses on the qualitative insight and quantitative data may be limited in scope. Now, the next one is potential for bias. If we talk about the potential for bias, that means when doing exploratory research, the methods you choose and the pupil you include, like it can be this type of research can be a bias sometimes because for instance if you pick the participants on a purpose because they have a specific experiences or views, you might end up with biased finding. This is because these participants might all think in a similar way, which can skew the overall results. So overall, we can say that the choice of research methods and participants can introduce the bias into your findings. For example, purposive sampling in a qualitative research can be a bias. Select the participant with a similar perspective. So in this way, we can say that sometimes this research can be a bias. Now, the next one is incomplete picture. Incomplete pictures, that means exploratory research is often gives you an initial or basic understanding of a topic. It is like getting the first piece of a puzzle. While it is helpful, it might not give you the whole story, whole picture. To get a complete and accurate understanding, you usually need to more in-depth research to confirm and build up these early findings. So, in short, we can say that exploratory research may provide an insufficient or preliminary picture of a topic. It is often requires a further investigation for a validation and a more comprehensive understanding. Now, the next and the last one is ethical challenges. So, basically, exploratory research often involves asking open ended questions and dwelling into sensitive topics, which can lead to ethical concerns. It is a very crucial, very essential to make sure that the participants fully understand what they are agreeing to and that their privacy is protected throughout the research process. This means being very careful with how you collect your data and share any personal information. So, the open handed nature of exploratory research can raise ethical challenges, ethical concern, especially in a sensitive research areas like ensuring a participant consent and privacy is very essential throughout the research. So overall, we can say that understanding these advantages and limitations is very essential for researchers to make an informed decision about when and how to apply exploratory research methods. So knowing the strengths and weaknesses of exploratory research helps you to decide when and how to use it effectively. It is a very essential to think about these factors in relation to your research goals and the unique aspects of your topic. By carefully conducting the research and considering these concerns, you can choose the right approach and make the most out of your research efforts. So it is a very essential to carefully consider these factors in the context of your research objectives and the specific challenges and opportunities presented by your research topic. So this is all about the advantages and limitations of research. All the researchers, if you are going to apply the exploratory research, it is very essential to make sure that you are considering the ethical challenges and ethical issues, concerns. And generally, the researcher use this type of research to, to make your findings more clear and more valid and reliable data. So that's all about the limitation and advantages of exploratory research. Thank you.